May I
Norio's here.
assist you,
No
my
sign
lord?
of any other monks, though.
Tanta gente a falar ao mesmo tempo. Ora bem, onde é que eu deixei o monge?
Care for the injured as best you can. I'll find Hochi and the other monks and return them safely.
Cá está ele.
I promise you, the invaders won't stop our work here.
Ok.
Lord Sakai,
Norio, where are the monks from your temple?
Ok, e começa a conversar aqui porque ele não estava a responder mais.
Hochi and his followers came down from Cedar Temple to train healers in the village. Mongols kidnapped them.
They took nothing else?
Hochi went peacefully, so they spared the village.
Slaughter those who resist. Reward submission. Khotun's favorite tactic.
He should not have gone along with them.
He gave himself up for the village.
The Mongols will be back. All he did was delay the end.
Then it's a good thing you and I are here. Any idea where they went?
They rode out past the tea fields.
Let's pick up their trail.
Ora,
We can't let them harm the monks.
The Mongols will keep them alive for their medical skills.
espera, eu não mudei. Já, eu mudei a coisa. Onde é que eu tenho? Olha. Não queria era que fosse dourado, mas isso é outra história. É, pode ficar.
Nothing when it comes to the invaders.
Ficam lá as tocezinhas. Maninho.
They came this way, past the tea fields.
Look for tracks.
Não há nada que possa ver, pera lá, para ver se não dá para roubar aqui a casa. Isto é tudo bem escuro. Bem escuro, bem nubloso. Onde é que gajo vai? Calma, homem. O que está a fazer? Está à procura do quê? Ah, de pistas do coisa. Está de ler. Espera, estão aqui os passos. Por que é que eu não consigo apanhar aqui os passos? Tem que apanhar os primeiros? Já estou perdido.
Lord Sakai, I found something.
Até metros. É mais longe. E nós já
They
tínhamos
went
visto
toward the
passos.
swamp. Come.
O nosso
It
problema
sounds
não
like
era
you
esse.
and Hochi have a history.
Hochi always complained that my brother was
Estou
too
a
eager
procurar
to
da origem.
fight.
Fala-me
Was your
de...
brother violent?
No, but he was always fearless. When I was a child, the older boys in my village bullied me.
That must have been a long time ago.
Many meals ago. One time, the boys stuffed me in a millet sack and tried to hang me from a tree. Enjo pretended to be a demon lurking in the branches. They never bothered me again.
Bravery takes many forms.
Hochi thinks warrior monks are driven by anger and hate. But when I swing my naginata, I sacrifice the few to save the many. And I do it without hatred.
Ok. Vai
There they
estar.
are. Stay here, Norio. I don't want the monks to get caught in the middle.
Ok.
Энэ хаваас харваад байсан. Сайн харнаа. Бидний холоос агнахаар шийдэж сум нь хөрөлцөхгүй штэ.
Não vou atacar ainda, pô, não? Como é que eu deixo isto sem ser apanhado? Não há aqui uma cena passada. Oh! Será que dá? Será que consigo fazer isto sem ser caçado?
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Энэ үхчихээ. Энд тэр самурай бололтой. Алдаа тэрнийг.
Ui!
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Ямар нэг юм харуу.
Cadê cavalo? Chamei-te por acidente.
Уцаа дээрж мэдэн сэрэмжтэй бай. Дараа мотторч чадахгүй. Сумуда! Сумнаас л болгоомжууд. Нуу! Яг ардчил! Сумтэр аваад бич. Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Бари. Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Эжи нөө самурай.
Então! Que caraças, pá!
Do whatever you want.
Correu tudo mal.
Are you the samurai who rose from the dead?
Yeah.
Is Hochi with you?
Hochi? No. But one of us broke loose. The invaders chased after him. They'll be back any moment.
Road Sakai! Mongols up the road!
Norio?
On.
Alive!
Stay back, all of you.
Up the road, which way? Ai, caralho! Foda-se! Tudo mal desta missão. Onix, um gajo pousa o comando por uma hora e vai logo à vida.
Road Sakai! Mongols up the road!
Norio? You're alive!
Stay back, all of you.
hold out much longer.
Sai da frente, cavalo! Foda-se! Caralho, para o cavalo, pá. Mas eu fiz merda. Mais uma vez.
Is anyone hurt?
We're all right, my lord.
Where is Hochi?
A different group took him. Norio. They knew Hochi's name. And they mentioned Cedar Temple.
Lord Sakai,
Diz, mano.
why would they separate Hochi from the rest?
He's the most skilled healer. They might have plans for him.
He also likes to argue.
You think he angered them?
Knowing Hochi? Yes.
Don't jump to conclusions. First, we need to track him down.
Give me time to figure out where the Mongols took him.
I'll meet you at Akashima village. We'll find him, Norio.
Ok. Vamos levantar. São moderada de danos sofridos. Aproveitamos já que este está aqui. Está ali? É isto.
The refugee camp. Sensei Ishikawa said he'd meet me here.
Tem alguma coisa a vir buscar aqui? Não.
He is not here. Maybe someone has seen him.
É que o viu.
Have you listened to any stories from Yozen?
That blind storyteller?
Always has a new story
Ali?
to tell.
Before the Mongols came, I heard they fought among themselves.
But Chinese weren't enough for them?
Como é que é direto?
Been looking for dates.
I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Cool. Então neste vou mudar de armadura para a outra. Para a do... como é que ele se chama? O do arqueiro. É esta, né? O lendário arqueiro. Tal. Bora. 190 metros para ali. Tenho duas setas destas.
Sensei Ishikawa is in trouble.
Au! De onde?
Ready? Norio!
Toma, dojo também. Já estou com as flechas todas.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoi. I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Caralho, pusei comando. Já recuperamos? Cobertura.
Norio! Norio!
Not bad, Sakai.
Bocadinho mal.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoi taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
Estás velho.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoi.
Luís.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
É uma namorada. Eu continuo a achar que há aqui qualquer coisa.
What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoi has been seen with them on raids all over Kashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Ok. Quero ouvir a
Tomoi
Tomoi
betrayed you
também.
before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoi as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
Não fui já este.
First Hironori Nagao, now Tomoi.
Don't be the next to disappoint me.
Estamos muito longe daqueles onde eu teve.
What's that ahead?
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulge in violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
You said Tomoi traveled to your dojo to study. What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi. She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight. Even for
Ellie?
a prodigy with the bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed.
Sakai!
More of Tomori's work.
Não vai dar ali naquela ponta?
There archers hunt the people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoi and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon. A samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
The bow, yes, not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
Tá bem, tá bem. Oi, perdido.
If we can't win Tomoi back, we have no choice. We have to kill her.
O que é que eu estou a sentir que vamos parar àquela ponte?
I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see,
Olha ali
and that scares you.
It bothers me.
Será aquilo? É aquilo. Não vamos esconder antes?
We're nearly there. We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
That's right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once. We will go on foot from here.
I hear them.
Definitely a camp for training archers.
Qual deste é que é, Tomoi?
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid. Tomoi is teaching them.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
Vai ir até lá? Para de virar! Filha da puta que gastou o tempo todo a virar! É que eu não consigo ver! Homem, eu estou-me a passar contigo!
I saw at Castle Kaneda. It was no fluke. You are improving. Tomoi is not here.
Let's make sure. Look around.
Espera, primeiro que tudo deixa-me roubar... Chega-te, matei. A sério? Achas que eu estou a bazar do jogo? Não estou a apanhar as merdas? Ah, que caraças. Muito sensível este jogo.
A supply list. Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi. And more planned.
Eu não acabei com Kushi.
message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Puta.
Tomoi was here.
Cabra.
I gave her everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai?
Não, estou a questionar é se não tens uma paixoneta pela chavala, né?
Tomoi.
Esse é que é o problema.
Achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
O que é que falhaste a primeira vez?
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoi's treachery. Sakai! You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Eu questiono tudo, pá. Se calhar está na hora de usar um bocadinho os pontos. Aumento moderado dos danos de flecha. Ok. O 6 e o 7. 2. E o das crianças. Ok, vamos lá ver. Técnicas. Dança da ira vou aprender daqui a pouco. Caminho da chama ainda não. Dois pontos de determinação e posso voltar à vida.